everybody and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. This is a super sparkly, not as colorful as my usual looks, but still colorful makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you want to see, my talk through of this, I'm such a lady. This is gonna be a tutorial on this look right here. I hope you guys enjoy it. I ended up doing a lot of blending in this tutorial, definitely. If you want to see how to create this makeup look right here that I'm currently very obsessed with, then of course keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have an interesting concept for this video. I think I have some ideas brewing. Hopefully this will work out. We shall see. But first off, I'm using this Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette if you want to create really smoky, really metallic eyes. It pretty much has everything you need to create a beautiful smoky eye look, no matter how intense you're going. So I'll be dipping into this. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just be Daredevil. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this black. I know we're starting off with a black. I can't remember a time where I actually started off with a black eyeshadow. This might turn into a complete chaos, but we shall see what happens, right guys? So first I'm just going, this is going in my crease, just below my actual crease though. I'm just going to pack it on and then we're going to be blending it out. Since this is a straight up black, I'm just using light motions and I'm not laying on too much at one time. I'm just trying to make sure that I use layers, even though I want this to be intense. I also want to make sure that I don't end up with a black eye. So I'm going to be going in pretty softly using some layers, and it's fine if it doesn't look too blended, because we're going to be blending it out in a second. Now I'm dipping in with a smaller little detail fluffy brush. I'm going to be grabbing this color and I'm just going to be using this to help me blend out my edges. Sometimes it does work to use a clean brush when you're blending out shades, but other times when you have a dark color such as a black, it is very helpful to just dip in a little bit of that light, to just dip into a little bit of a lighter color and use that to help blend things out a bit more. I am putting a little bit more black in there, not too much, just a touch, just to help deepen things a little bit more. And then of course dipping back into that shade and blending. So what I did is I basically took a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M441. I mixed it in with that lighter color and the black, and I basically went over my eyelid and just blended things out a little bit more. This helps me kind of airbrush everything and make sure everything is more blended. So moving on, I think I want to go in with a little bit more of this black and just layer it over the outer corners of my eyelid. What I want to do now is mix these two colors together, and I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line. The reason I mix these two colors together and apply them to my lash line instead of just using this black is because I do want the attention to be on my top lash line. I don't want my lower lash line to drag me down, and I feel like if I use just the black in my lower lash line, it kind of just drags down the eye look. It kind of just deadens my entire face. So what I'm doing is I'm just mixing these two colors in together, and since that creates a very dark kind of gray but still black looking color, I'm able to still lift my eye without making it too obvious that I'm lifting it. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. And you know what? Let's just brush on a little bit of the remaining eyeshadow onto that clear blank space in the middle of my eyelid. I know, I look very dark. I look very... But we're going to be taking this Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Cheap Date, and I'm just going to be dipping into this and applying this to my inner corner. But here's the kicker. I'm going to take this color and I'm going to basically lightly brush it pretty much all over the top eyelid. So the intensity stays in my inner corner, but there's also that kind of shimmering effect because I'm like basically dusting on a little bit of the eyeshadow like all over my eyelid. So like that's the difference that just one eyeshadow makes, you know, like this was before, which was pretty decent, but then this is after, and I think that it looks like just a little bit more interesting in my opinion. I'm looking at this look and I really want to add something more, so I'm going to go into my Pinky Rose Bright Lights palette. I have a whole bunch of videos with this palette, a whole bunch of tutorials, as well as a review, which I will link in the cards, but I think I want to go in with the shade Dazzle, and this might be risky because this is like a bright green pressed glitter, and this is like a very like goldy and black smoky eye, but we'll see what happens. I forgot to add some glitter glue, which I will do. It's fine if I just put it on top actually. It doesn't make much difference. You don't always have to apply a glitter glue, but honestly it looks so much better when you do, because then the glitter is able to adhere to the glue and then it ends up looking so much more opaque. I like it. I mean, it doesn't really look like much of like a black smoky eye anymore, to be honest, and we spent so much time like blending that thing out, but I like this look a lot. I do want to say a little bit of a side note about glitters, and I feel very embarrassed about this actually, but if you've been watching me, then you know that I've been using glitter a lot, and I use a glitter sold by makeup brands, and then I've been using craft glitter. And I want to say, and oh my god, this is so embarrassing, but I wanted to tell you guys about this. I have been using craft glitter on my eyelids on camera, and please do not do that. I was stupid. I was like, glitter is glitter, whatever, and I looked like, I didn't look online, and I just bought craft glitter and I was using it on my eyelids, and I was filming myself doing so, and I was putting it up on YouTube. And when in reality, using anything that is not like specifically meant for the eyes and face is not a good thing, especially when it comes to glitter. Because if you have craft glitter, you have materials that were used in that glitter that are not safe for the skin. Please do not use craft glitter, just use cosmetic grade glitter, and stuff like these palettes, like with the pressed glitters in them, these are safe for the eyes. If something is marketed as cosmetic glitter and if it says that it's going to be safe for the eyes, it's safe. You just have to check upon ingredients. I'll put more information in the description box down below, but I'm so sorry that I've been this stupid that I used craft glitter. Craft glitter is really cheap, it's fun, and I know that cosmetic glitter can be so expensive, which really pisses me off. But yeah, please don't use craft glitter on your eyes. Please don't be like me and be stupid, because yeah, we can all be stupid, but I just feel more responsible when I'm promoting the use of something that's not safe. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest, and I just wanted to tell you guys about this. You know, to add a little bit more depth, I'm just going to go in with this heavy metal glitter liner from Urban Decay. And I'm just going to like apply this pretty like roughly, basically like between where the turquoise glitter is and where my gold inner corner is. I feel like that way like the colors merge together a lot better, which I like. I mean, you probably can't really see the difference on camera, but I feel like this adds a little bit something. It's just so crazy to me how different makeup can look when you're putting it on in like real life versus just on camera, because it can look completely different in certain cases. Like for example, right now, I mean, I think that on camera it doesn't really look nearly as reflective as it's looking in real life. I'm using a little bit of this Dior highlight, and I'm just going to be putting this on the high points of my face. This happens to be like a very subtle but very beautiful highlight, and really you can use like anything you have. You don't have to go out and buy this, but I just like using it every now and then because it makes me feel special. Now I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, same as usual, and I'm just using this to give my cheeks a little something something. We're doing lashes now. These are the Noir Fairy Lights. For lips, I'm using the number 7 lip pencil in the shade Blush. Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This is the Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Mannequin. Okay, you know what? Let's just put the Kylie Cosmetics So Cute lip gloss up on top. Okay, this brush is god awful, but I like the color and the formula is pretty nice, so I use it. Okay, that makes it more nude. See, that's why I like this gloss. Is that it for this tutorial? I guess it is. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Give me a like. That really does boost my self-esteem. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.